Harmonies are a huge part of VoiceLive too. So in this tutorial we're going to go into more detail on editing harmonies. I guess the first thing you'll want to do is find a preset that sounds, of course, close to what you want, but it doesn't have to. This one here is a fairly simple one, preset number 2, close up third. It's just one voice turned on, and this will allow us to build on that preset. So here we go. Press the edit button. Now we'll tab over to harmony, and of course you can see there's a number of rows there with parameters in them for you to edit. Let's have a listen to what they do. Of course, on the top row we've already discussed the style and level, but we can have a listen here if we want. Of course, the style is a quick way of configuring all these parameters below. So if I just wanted to go in and change it to voice below or one above and one below, you can see these parameters down here are changing just because I'm changing the style. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can hear how that makes a lot of difference in a short amount of time. Of course, this level here is very important. You're going to want to make sure that you go through all your presets, and if the factory settings aren't exactly where you want them, you can turn the harmonies up or down individually on per preset, that is. Of course, you can go out here and adjust them right here with the voices, but it's probably better when you want to balance out each preset to adjust it from here, the individual harmony preset level. Okay, the next row here is your voicing, and this is really cool because this is where you can make the maximum difference to your preset. You notice here that this line, the levels, there's only 2 voices turned on. These 2 voices. These 2 are off. So if I go back up a row and start changing this, the harmony isn't going to make any difference in sound until I turn this on. So for now, let's focus on these 2 voices that are turned on. Now, these styles don't encompass every single permutation of voicings and voices turned on. So if you want to, you can just play around with these. Let's turn the harmony back on. Yeah. Isn't that great? And of course, you can add voices. You've got 4 voices you can add here, and you can say we've got a high. We've got 2 voices singing high. Let's have one singing low, high, and then make this one say bass. And of course, you notice I turned the level up there. Yeah. Okay, that's voicing and levels. And this is a good way for, say you think that bass voice is a little loud. You can go, oh, okay, you know that bass voice is a little loud. We'll turn it down a little bit more. Yeah, so it's not quite so powerful. Or we can make it so that it's more powerful, and we can turn these 2 guys down. Yeah. There we go. So moving on down here, let's open up this screen here. Next parameters are gender, pan, and doubling. So first of all, gender. If you've had the original VoiceLive, you know what gender is. Yeah, gender makes the harmony sound more female or more bassy. Whoa, yeah. This is a cool way to customize your presets with using gender. Usually bass voices have low gender, negative gender, and voices above you have positive numbers for gender, just to make it sound a little bit more natural. Although you can flip that around if you want to do something silly. The Popeye voice has a deep bass interval, but it has upper gender, so it's kind of funny. Of course, your voices can be panned in the stereo field. So we got left and right there, and that bass voice is in the middle. Yeah. I love stereo with harmony voices. It makes it sound so rich, and just like a real recording where they actually pan the voices out to make the stereo panorama sound interesting.